kicking her words of wisdom to us, and we appreciate her. Y'all give it up for Mal Jazur.
Like a good night to reflect over the last year and a half or so since I've been here, and that's what I'm going to do. I want to write a poem like Love Robinson. A poem that's like an injection that you can feel moving through your veins and then explode when the true meaning hits your brains. A poem that takes you from 0 to 60 in less than 15 seconds. A poem that makes you face your curses and causes you to count your blessings. A poem that helps the uninformed understand the term spit. A poem that, as Love would say it, shows how you work your shit. I want to write a poem like Love. I want to write a poem like Michelle. A poem with roots so deep, naked eyes can't see them, naked ears can't hear them, but any beating heart can feel them. A poem softly spoken, yet booms righteously in your ear, the song of spirit. Triumphant over death, silence, and fear. A poem that says, I found my place. And man, it feels so good. A poem that has women celebrating their sisterhood. I want to write a poem like Michelle. I want to write a poem like Brian. Sappy, happy, black and nappy, love poem like Brian.
Right.
A poem that has you thinking about stuff like taking baths together, dreaming love dreams, holding hands, and storming any kind of weather. A poem that celebrates the very best in you, passing up on what's tired and old and reaching out to what's new. A poem that lets the listener see the child inside the poet, the innocence and vulnerability and the strength it takes to show it. Yeah, I want to write a poem like Brian. I want to write a poem like Doc. A poem that says, yeah, I like to fuck.
Children out of here!
But I won't do it with a trick. You know, Doc. I want to write a poem like Doc. A poem that says, yeah, I like to fuck. But I won't do it with a trick or with a fool or for a car or a measly buck. Well, maybe for a car. And all the while saying that ain't I still a woman? A poem that makes sex sexy. An old-fashioned revenge so sweet. A poem that makes your stuff sound juicy and good enough to eat. A poem that gets a rise out of men and women alike. A poem that has brothers fantasizing about how it feels to be that Mike. I want to write a poem like Doc. I want to write a poem like Clarissa. A poem so softly spoken, you wonder how it's pounding the mess out of your soul. Words flowing so freely from such a petite frame, you don't want to stop her when she's on a roll. A poem that finds the perfect words to play across your mind in combat boots. Words that are musical, lyrical, mystical, yet classic. Words so sincere you could never call them plastic. Yeah. I want to write a poem like Clarissa. I want to write a poem like Notorious. A poem that's like a journey through your mind. A poem that checks somebody for acting like they don't know. And even though it's entertaining, you know it's way more than a show. A poem that heals from the inside out and is a balm to a conscience that's scarred. A poem that enlightens dark places in the mind and helps soften hearts that have become hard. A poem that tells the untold story that gives voice to the mute and the lame. A poem that, once you heard it, you'd be lying if you said you were the same. Yeah, man. I want to write a poem like Notorious. I want to write a poem like Sassy. A sassy-ass poem that's like rapid-fire linguistic energy. One that makes it clear I'm a bomb-ass poet and I can't even fake it like I don't know it. A poem that has folks in the audience gripping themselves in pure awe. Looking at their neighbors, shaking their heads and watching each other drop their jaw. A poem that can flip from whimsical to political in a flash before you know it. And when I spit it, if I'm nervous, I'll be damned if I'm going to show it. Oh! Right. I want to write a poem like Sassy. I want to write a poem like Herman. A poem that starts with roses are red and violets are blue. A poem that tells the world ain't no such thing as having too many things to do. A poem that walks the talk and talks the walk and brings the others along for the ride. A poem that creates a place and identity in which neo-soldiers can take great pride. I want to write a poem that always looks forward and never ever looks back. And if my train breaks down or goes astray, my very words create a new track. Yeah. I want to write a poem like Hustle Simmons. I want to write like a neo-soldier. One who's tried, tested, and true. I want to spit like a battle-wounded veteran. One whose words are all I need to get through. I want to march to the beat of my own lyrics when moaning and humming just ain't enough. I want to write like a neo-soldier. Because them soldiers are just too tough.
Herman, can you give me a little commercial break up there? The voice of this is our own, very own neo-soldier Desiree. She sounds sexy.
South Flavors Entertainment at it again, presenting the third, yes that's right, third annual White Linen Soiree, only Central Texas' largest all-white party. If you haven't been to a South Flavors white party, you haven't been to the right white party, with 2 DJs spinning all night, one in the main hall and the other in the exclusive VIP room, with hors d'oeuvres and special treatment. All this and more on Saturday, June 25th at the Thistle Cafe, located downtown at the corner of West 6th Street and Lavaca, with free, yes free, Saturday garage parking downtown, starting on the 5th floor. The party jumps off at 9 p.m. Pre-sale tickets guarantee access to the VIP room and also allow immediate entry. No waiting in line. Of course, you are welcome to get your tickets at the door. So dress tight in your white and come party all night with South Flavors Entertainment's all-white party. Saturday, June 25th, Thistle Cafe. An evening you won't forget. For more info, toll free 866-305-1734 or online at austinwhitelinen.com.
All right, White Linen, Soiree. Now the reason why I did that commercial is because I've been messing up on it the last 3 weeks. Because y'all ain't heard all that detail from me. I say white women soiree, and then people wear white and wear something sheer. That's usually what I end up with. I hope somebody got something sheer on. Obviously, Herman don't like when I say that. Anyhow, Neo Soul, we're going to bring up this next poet. Sister is hot, sexy, cute. She got words. She got a lot of her family here, so don't say anything about her poetry because they like a gang and shit. They sit on the front row with their little gang shirts on. You mugging me already? She's a great poet. I want you guys to give it up one time for Joe.
Crazy compliment tonight. Somebody that heard me last week actually came up to me and asked me for my poem. She must have been at her wedding. So I'm going to do it for her tonight. It's called I Can See Myself. I can see myself spending forever just getting to know you better. I can see myself opening my arms to you, opening my heart and my soul for you. I can see myself sharing a billion kisses with you in just one night. As my heart takes flight on a journey to the center of yours, I can see myself drinking your essence until it seeps from my pores, intoxicating me, activating emotions for you, accelerating devotions to you, assassinating fears and advocating years with you. I can see myself, your perfect complement, that safe place where you go to erase every tear that ever fell from your weary face. I can see myself keeping you satisfied. Faith, fortified love, intensified will have you qualified and classified as a dignified yet mystified, love-drenched fool. Because I can see myself spending forever just getting to know you better. And baby, I can see you just spending moment to moment with me, letting go of all your fears and loving me freely, making this magic our reality. I can see you. Damn, what a beautiful man with a little boy inside just begging for me to reach in and grab his hand. I can see you, my perfect compliment, finding me when I lose myself. When I give it my all and it's still just second best, I can see you saying, baby, come lay your head on my chest. I can see you calling moms to tell her how sweet you feel, how finally complete you feel. Never thought it would happen, but now you, brothers and pops are all dapping. I can see you connecting with me, protecting me, sometimes correcting, but always respecting me, never neglecting or rejecting me, just resurrecting and perfecting me. Because I can see you spending forever just getting to know me better. And I can see us with so much love and sincere trust, always something deep to discuss, just creating and recreating our connection, embracing each imperfection with understanding and affection. I can see us putting others to shame, love, a flame, sane or insane, sunshine or rain, experimenting with things, experiencing things, playing bedroom games and doing things with no name. I can see us making music naturally, raising a family, even adding a new branch to the tree. Because I can see us spending forever just getting to know each other better. And baby, well baby, I can see you telling me that I'm everything you've heard about, read about and seen, but never experienced. I can see you down on one knee, telling me you want to be with me. You want to flow with me, grow with me, reach a new plateau with me, chase away sorrow with me, want to share a million new hellos with me. Got seeds you want to sow in me, just want to be my poetry. And I can see myself saying yes. I said I can see myself saying yes, because I can see myself spending forever just getting to know you better. So I have the privilege of this next introduction. I'm going to steal a line from my sister in poetry, Sarah. It says, let me tell you about this poet. So, let me tell you about this poet. His words will trench your intellect, leaving you restless, unrested, arrested. So hot, you gotta let it simmer then sit. Cool off a bit, because you know you can't digest it at the temperature he wrecks it. This free verse fiend of phraseology has turned poetry into spoken word psychology. This free verse fiend of phraseology has turned poetry into spoken word psychology. Epic after lyrical epic, artful alliteration and assonance speaks it on everything from abstinence to daddy's absence. In stanzas like ballads, his syntax and sonnets will soothe your soul and set your spirit to soar. Have you begging for more, rethinking what you came here for?
You're a poet, y'all. Nervous poet.
Rethinking what you came here for. This young man, see, is a walking contradiction. Tall tees down to his knees, shoes unlaced, pants sag well below the waist. But his mind is straight. His diction demonstrates conviction, leading to the crucifixion of mental restrictions and the eviction of all your afflictions to make room for your new addiction to his depictions.
Right, mommy.
You see it's hitting me, right? He says he was created when the devil coughed upon the sun. Karim, defining two, explaining one. Lyrical mastery second to none. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my son.
Like every time I feel your breath on my neck, I lose mine. It's like I want you to take my arms and legs, take my tongue, baby, and make me weak, because every time I see you, I can't move nor speak. And every time I'm with you, I blink and I miss you. It's like there's a million words that I can use to try to describe how bad I want to try to describe me loving you, but I can't, baby, I love you. Nothing that I want, baby, let me kiss you on your eyes so you can see how much I love you. And I swear, I wake up in the morning, I see clouds perfectly shaped in your silhouette, and I wonder, is God thinking about you as much as I do? It's like, anything wrong you do, have no choice but to forgive. Baby, without you, I think that I can live. It's like when I look in your eyes, I see our kids. Because the future without you is no future at all. It's like I want to be there. Ask you to your beck and call. I want to cover myself in your saddle so you can have all my spotlight. Give me my paper and pen, give me my mic, give you a ring that God and give me my life. Baby, I just want to give you everything. It's like, I want to make your mind mine. So you can know how to think about you at night. And every time I find myself in a world with no sunlight, it's like I want to become the wind that flows to your hair with the clothes as well, for they touch your body on a daily basis. It's like the word love. It's an understatement, and this feeling is border on an addiction. Baby, I need you to function. It's like every time you hurt, I cry. I don't know why, but somehow every time I smile, I somehow see your face. And it's like all my dreams are laced with memories of you. And it's like all I want to do is give you the world. I want to give you my world, you are my world. And it's, if I could, I'll give you the ocean, the moon, and the stars. So it's like all I want is you. Yeah! I wrote this for my Aunt Elsie.
Yes.
And she don't know about it. But she right there, she the one next to the ladies in every day. As the earth rotates on its axis and the sun shines on so many sinners, God looks down on earth and spits out his perfect replica of an angel. And she holds in her eyes the key to so many worlds of happiness that without her, so many will surely perish. She alone will turn countless lives around, illustrates in her mind the image of a perfect world she cannot seem to find. And if I could, I would take back and swallow every tear that ever fell from her beautiful eyes that was poisoned with pain and suffering. just so she can live a better life. And when she cries, angels fly. Sometimes I wish that I could cry for her. Sometimes I wish that I could scream lullabies in the ears of her demons. Put them to rest so that she can wake up and take her dreams with her. And everybody has lost herself inside her soul and just won't seem to leave. And you know, I often sit back and wonder why. Why her? Why is injustice finding home in such an angel's heart? I wish that I could cry for wishing my tears could drown out the screams of pain lurking inside of her and paint beautiful horizons that are hidden within her eyes. And her eyes are dark brown pools of poker, too poisoned with pain and problems, and all I find myself drowning in those eyes. When she smiles, tears roll down God's cheeks. They're like tasting but a dream trapped inside of her, so she stays in a constant slumber, too afraid to wake up and find herself as depressing as she calls reality. And you know, I wish I could whisper happiness into her ear. In the form of a sweet song sung on a soft Sunday morning so she could see what she would become. She says, God's perfect replica of an angel. Without her, so many will surely perish.
Don't cry, Elsie.
Dude, what you did to me was so wrong. But I'm not gonna write you a letter, I'm not gonna write you a song. Instead, write you this poem to tell you how I feel. So dude, sit down. Let me tell you what's the deal. As you sit at home in your minutes, as you go to your bathroom and take a piss, as you stand in your kitchen and cook your food, think about your son. Yeah. And what you did to him, dude. Left his life at the age of 2, him and his mom, just to satisfy you. For your own special needs, left his mom in despair. Then call back Tuesday to say that you care, so I let you back in. And what do? Disappear again for the year or two, so I try to shake it off and take it like a man, try to hide most of the best I can, but the pain aside hurt me so bad at one point, I even found it difficult to call you dad. At the age of 7, you popped back in. Told me you let me say you're sorry again, so of course I accept when I hugged the kids told you about the 3 years of my life, you just happened to miss. So then we're cool, everything was fine, you got locked up, had to do some time, just up and left without even a car, and I left not a message, not a word at all. Then a few months later, you finally decided to give a brother a ring. Told me you're sorry for everything, so of course I accept when no questions asked, and once again, a couple years passed. That word knew what a second is doing time, so please get in my clock so some more time passed. I'm 11 now, Dad. It's been 4 years since I spoke to you last.
Come on.
Let me calm down. Let me catch some air, but tell me, Dad, do you even care? Do you think about me when you lay down at night? Don't you dare try to defend yourself because you know that I'm right. Now, let me fast forward to who I am today. Now that I said most of what I've had to say. See, I'm 15 years old and I'm doing pretty good. I'm not living in the ghetto, I'm not living in the hood.
All right.
I have a girlfriend and she is the love of my life. And if I could spend the rest of it with her, I wouldn't even think twice. See, I make straight A's now about your friends. I hope you're listening to what I'm saying because I ain't gonna say it again. So here it is, Dad. All that I do. Hope you're proud. So I did it without you.
She's bad. She's hot. And her cousin got off the other day. Let's give it up for Miss Jackson! I made myself
Miss Jackson.
I tried to ease the pain when you were done wrong in the past, but it's obvious that my healing didn't last because now you're doing me like you've been done before. Keeping secrets and disrespecting me, scooting me right out the door, and I can see that it's not just me and you, but it's me, you, and everyone that you screwed, and you want me to tell my male friends that I have a man for what? It's not like you walk around with my name in your hands or even in your heart for that matter, so am I just another broad feeding your esteem and making your ego fatter? What? That's not my style, and I thought you knew that whatever you've done or doing to me, I am doing the same thing to you. Okay. You see my past is over.
You get tired. Start from the gets.
I tried to ease the pain when you were done wrong in the past. But it's obvious that my healing didn't last because now you're doing me like you've been done before. Keeping secrets and disrespecting me, scooting me right on out the door. And I can see that it's not just me and you, but it's me, you, and everyone that you screwed. And you want me to tell my male friends that I have a man for what? It's not like you're walking around with my name in your hands or even in your heart for that matter. So am I just another broad feeding your esteem and making your ego fatter? What? That's not my style, and I thought you knew that whatever you have done or doing to me, I am doing the same thing to you. You see, I'm classy in all my ways, and I'm able to get revenge in all my days that you've stood me up or lied to me or made me wait to see you as if our love was some kind of a mystery. But the game has changed, and I'm not the same. I'm still the classy lady you met. I just got a new name. But you can thank yourself for this dramatized end, or better yet, thank all the women that wrote you that you called just your friend. See, while you were busy talking about you can't be tamed, I think you forgot that game, recognized game. So you played yourself for a fool and allowed room for another nigga to come and swim in your pool. And my brother, please, I hope you didn't think that I waited up with tears. I watched your kind for years, studied your move, style, and skills, and calculated the number of times you played in the field. You see, the art of the game, I thought the art of the game was not to get caught. And you, the player, all the lines I gave you, you bought. No problem, I met my girls right now. Sure, that was no lie. But the whole time her brother was right beside me, licking my lips and rubbing my thighs. So what you got, you asked for, simply because that was the choice you made. So take heed next time when I tell you that Miss Jackson can't be played.
He's sitting in there right now looking stupid. I want you to talk about me. Shoot. I was the player, second string. Miss Jackson, y'all give it up one more time. Oh my God. Neo Soul. We got a hot poet coming back up to the mic. You guys heard her earlier. I asked her to help me open up the show. She's a neo soldier, she's bad, her name fits her personality, it fits her words, it fits her spirit. You guys give it up one more time for Sassy!
I just need y'all to help me. This is a tribute to Herman, because today is his birthday. So this is my tribute to Herman. That's right. Roses are red and violets are blue.
That's deep right there.
I said roses are red. And I'm calling out you, Herman. Here's a special birthday message from Sassy to you. Back in the day, I used to stand on South Flavor's Neo Soul Poetry Showcase stage and display little inflection with my poetry. I used to read my words and mean them, but not really feel them. But you never ridiculed me, but stood by me in my poetic disabilities. You healed them. With your encouraging words and determination for me to be heard, and you provided a platform to form this Neo Soldier storm that would later be displayed to the masses. So Herman Sassy, thank you for your vision and attention and the mission. With much love and support, this family continues to help one another. So my brother, here's one arm for the love that you gave and made visible to me, and two arms for the future, because for you, success is what I see. Happy birthday, Hustle Simmons.
Throughout the night, you guys will hear little pieces to show our thanks to Herman Mason, not just for his birthday, but there's so many poets. I think I wrote in my book that every poem that was in my book, I wrote because of a theme that was at Neo Soul. And so he had generated a lot of inspiration. I appreciate you for that. Next on the mic, we got this hot-ass poet. Y'all heard her little sexy voice inviting you to the white linen soiree. She didn't mention anything about sheer stuff, but why am I doing my hands right there? She didn't mention anything about sheer. Okay, I'm gonna let the sheer thing go. All right, this poet is hot, she's sexy, she's beautiful, she's brilliant. She's a neo soldier, and we love her. You guys give it up for Shell.
I first came
just by accident. By May, I was on this mic. I think I've been here ever since, except for 3 weeks. Herman and June, I said thank you, like I said in my piece, for speaking to my very soul and for giving my soul a voice to speak. I am his butterfly, and he is my jazz man, the arranger and composer of my heart, my rhythmic foundation. He is the legato to my staccato, and together we are the pure simplicity and complexity of Rhapsody in Blue. See, there's no concrete definition of how I feel for him, for he is my state of mind. And if I could do it again, if I could make life rewind, he still would be the melodic, harmonious sound resonating within my heart.
Come on.
Each beat as comforting as the life force that surrounds and protects the child in the womb, for he is my jazz man and I am his butterfly. So much of them is wrapped up in him, for I believe that he has been here before. He possesses the coolness of Coltrane, the craziness of Calloway, the tenacity of Tisdale, and the mystery of Miles and Monk. And he possesses the smoothness of Stanley, the boldness of Boney and Brown, and the genius of Gillespie and Gerald. For he is my jazz man and I am his butterfly. And if you ask him why, he would say that the secret lies between my thighs, for I am his butterfly. And whenever he wraps his thick brown hands around these double bass hips, causing pleasing sounds to elevate from my lips until every spot is hit just right. For he is my jazz man and I am his butterfly. See, our rhythmic foundation is not yet over, but it's continuing. For he is mine, and we are that smooth kind of, that modal, that acid, that jazzy kind of jazz. And like I said, it's not yet over, but it's continuing. For he is my jazz man, and I am his butterfly.
Beautiful. Because the talent that comes to this mic by Neo Soul is the largest open mic venue in Austin, Texas. Now with over 135 poets that have graced the mic. I mean, this place is absolutely amazing. You get the fire, you get the sensuality. Whew! God, they know it's hot. All right, I'm sweating because of the piece now. Neo Soul! This next poet comes all the way from San Marcos, Texas. This sister is bad. She's the future. No, it's bullshit. She's the now. She is the now. You think about how many of our young kids are out there doing whatever they do. This young lady right here speaks for young African American women, and she speaks well. She speaks with fire. Y'all gonna love her. Y'all give it up big time for my sister in poetry, Ebony. Come on up here, baby.
I stretched my arms 3 times, took 3 breaths and said, yes. Yes, I will be with you for the rest of my life, spend eternity believing in you and me. I'm going to become your wife. As he slid my ring on my 3rd finger with 3 diamonds staring back at me, one for you, one for me, and one for our seed. Immediately, I gave him 3 kisses with a 3-minute long hug, looked to the sky and told him thank you up above. Now we're together happily. Jealousy is envy and hoes try to get in between you and me, but never mind that. We're to be married next year, the 3rd month from today, and every time we kiss, it takes my breath away. Well, I thought we were doing okay, but Things became delayed. You started coming home late, smelling the perfume, could never look me in my face. Started guarding your phone and you rung 3 times and you changed your tone and I'd ask, what's going on? Always, nothing, baby. I love you, baby. But in all honesty, you was wiping up some other bitch, excuse me. I mean lady. 3 more weeks passed, I started finding all kinds of trash, 3 phone numbers, 3 condom wrappers, 3 hotel slips, and one day you slip, so I turned into a pinch. Bull, that is. I came home 3 hours early on the day he thought I'd be 3 hours late, and I rolled my crystal ball, and yep, death was in his fate. Moans and groans coming from the other side of a closed door with my baby in the next room on her 3rd dream and 3rd snore.
That's not right.
I went in. Hit the floor, didn't look up yet, hoping it was just the TV or not. My heart dropped, my breath stopped. I saw under white KKK sheets, 1 hump and 2 black bodies. I shed 3 tears for this catastrophe. Everybody know I'm in the ass-kicking business, but my hands didn't ball up. I reached for my 38 fuck trying to beat somebody up. I had my gun, and I stood 3 feet taller than I really was, and my heart weighed a ton. He looked up and I blew him a kiss and he yelled, wait baby, don't do this, and something about think about our baby girl.
Come on, Em.
With those loving brown eyes. Damn. Those loving brown eyes, he asked, are you really gonna kill me? Cocky, he says. Are you really gonna kill me? I'm the father of our seed. Are you really gonna kill me? I stretched my arms 3 times, took 3 breaths and said, yes.
Don't give it up for Ebony! Maybe it's not Battle of Sexes anymore. You have to write the Battle of Sex piece there. I thought he was going to live at the end. Every brother that was like, well, you know, I could have made that, but still, shit, I'm dead. Neil, so give it up one more time for Ebony, please. The next poet on the mic is showing that fraternal love that we poets have for each other. The brother traveled all the way from Fort Worth to be here to celebrate Herman's birthday. He also traveled to support Karim in his first feature here. This guy right here is featured at Neo Soul. He is a national ranked poet. He is an amazing guy. He's an amazing man. He's an entrepreneur. You guys are still fall in love with his words. He is the incomparable. He is the slam master up in Fort Worth. Guys, give it up one time for Mike Gwynn.
Hello?
Hello.
How y'all doing? Where's Karim? Where you go?
He's outside. I go get him.
I thought, no, that's all right. Mama can tell him that I really love him and I respect his work. And I did come up here to celebrate his first feature and my man's birthday and my man over there, his birthday. That's love before we're slams to y'all, okay? He wanted me to do 2 pieces. I'll do 1 sensual and 1 serious. Is that okay?
Yes,
You said sensual. Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'll do an old piece. You know, I've already made all the mistakes a man can make trying to find the love of my life. And it's been more than 1,000,000 fantasies since a real woman last kissed me, and this heart is still mending. Now what I need is someone who speaks tenderly, moves gingerly, renders me gypsy with whispers. Someone with whom I become lost in the acoustics of her smile as I listen to the music of her voice and have no choice but to simply give in. I surrender, because all those mistakes were simply making room for you.
Rewind! God dang it.
Because all those mistakes were simply making room for you. If only you knew how long I prayed with the telepathy of your fingers as I sit silent in your spit, relentlessly inventing new ways to unload little boy baggage so that I might play hopscotch in your twilight and taste the chills circling your navel. And I wish I could describe how much I need you, and every night I get down on my knees and beg God to send me someone just like you. Because all I want to be is that neo soldier giving in to the warrior within. Because I can't do this shit without you, girl. God damn it, where are you? And now that I've had my fill of kinky wishes, wet kisses, and an assortment of candy-flavored panties, and now that I'm willing to sacrifice the fruit of my soul to be the apple of your eye, I stand here faced with the decision that I either run or fight for that revolution behind your eyes, because I want to be so much more than just a big dick with good credit. Woman, don't you realize that I kissed you sunrise, loved you sunsets till your silhouette gets wet, just to spite the angels? And girl, you better believe there ain't no vibrators in heaven, but I'm glad to be your vibrator right now. It would be my honor. Tell me, how can two drums become one when our sun runs from the dawn? And how in the hell can the Africa inside me survive without you? Don't you know that I'd sing for you, give up my grin for you, and the rhythm with the sun that blends into you? Just to taste the hot, sweet chocolate of your sticky satisfaction. I'm ready. Ready to be me for you so that we can be two, brand new. I'm ready for you to move me, soothe me, and if I poop, excuse me. Now, I know that may sound silly, but I'm being completely realistic. Because I've already wasted enough time molding me into the mandingo I was born to be. You see, I'm ready to be your own personal psycho-gynecologist, a paravaginal orthodontist, a certified clit technician. And this time here is on a mission. The fifth human position that we go girls can be, they knew doo-doo so that they can swap places with you and all the puss abilities. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I may not be the king of your dreams, but I am the prince of potential. And I'm ready to walk the dog inside me and never bring his ass back. I'm ready to be more than I was before because you deserve that. I'm ready to go where no man's ever going, your soul. And I'm ready to be the last man you ever have to hold. I'm ready for love. I'm ready for life. I'm ready to make you my wife. God damn it, I'm ready. And I'm waiting. Look, my name is Michael. I love football, watching Lifetime, and Jesus. My favorite color is blue, and just like you, I'm looking for love too. And it'd be so nice to shine inside again, but I can't do that without you. I'm ready. I'm ready. Shane has books and CDs. I don't know if Karim has books and CDs. And other poets have books and CDs. Please support the poets. Please support the poets. We do pour out our heart and soul. And thank you. Something serious?
You always on there, bro.
I want to take any time. Let me go ahead and do this serious poem. I've done it one time before, and it's a poem I'm working on. I'm getting ready to go to Milwaukee Saturday, do the Rust Belt regional thing, so I want to work on this piece. And I just hope you feel it. And it's about children in Africa. It's called Boneless. Between 1990 and 1994, thousands of Rwandan children were born from rape. Over half have already died from hunger and disease. It was a time when fathers sold mothers to save daughters. Blood ran thinner than water, and we still can't solve the equation. The numbers just keep adding up. Well, it's time to do the math. Tell me, how many nights must we watch ancestors stack souls beneath the shadows of old tomorrows? And how long will our future be held hot just like young slaves in a cotton and forgotten eardrum? Because there, even ghosts won't go to the graveyard. The streets have become an Africa. And I'm getting just a little curious. Does anybody care? Am I the only one? You see, I've been having bad dreams again, been seeing young soldiers grab little girls by the shoulder, smothering young brothers, touching nothing but stolen thunder. And I need you to just close your eyes. Smell that? It's the rotten pieces of your descendants, scattered like bacon bits, mixed with the crushed skulls of young African mothers, sprinkled like little brown croutons in valleys where they lay. And you feel that. It's the blade of a rusty machete plunged deep into a little girl's nappy scalp, slicing away her right eye, ripping off her chin, leaving an empty space where her face might have been, as everywhere rubbed away with an eraser. And I'm getting just a little fucking curious. Does anybody care if I'm the only one? Now, I know some of you have never seen teardrops turn to toe tags or toddlers never meant to cry mudslides, and maybe you've never been naked on your knees and not knowing whether you were going to live or die. And perhaps you can just sit there in your new shoes and FUBU and tell your sons and daughters all the sweet things Africa used to be. But in the land of your mother's fathers, those children are crying in colors. And the best thing BET ever did was give us all a late night conscience. They found a way for you to pay for peace of mind. Well, it's too late. Heaven wants her babies back boneless. No skeletons, no scars, just boneless. No disease, just free. And we own eternity times 3 for the souls of a billion bold left waiting for redemption. At the foot of a mountain, even Martin needed wings to climb. And I'm sitting at the top with saints who wish they could trade their wings for those still holding out their hands, hoping to become angels, but heaven has run out of halos. So they spend limbo in a foster home in the sun where time becomes speed bumps of Section 8 and sunshine. And I've already already put my wings on their way. I'll be paying for it with poetry. Here, take it. It's all I've got. But it'll never be enough to be worthy of the Africa still fighting for life inside me. Here, take it, because it's time to do the damn math. Time to divide chills times death, divided by us times we. You see, I'm so tired of having bad dreams. And one day, someday real soon, I'll stop crying crayon-colored anthems long enough to stop wasting my life when they had none. And maybe tonight, I'll try to be as brave as that 6-year-old triple amputee begging for her life. I'll try to stand for something, because we all got work to do, and we're ever gonna earn those wings.
I saw everyone, what was the line? Certified, what was it? Yeah. When he did that one, everyone crossed their legs. Just like they're talking about, I didn't know they had a certification for that shit. And I wish my husband or my man would get that certification. Woo! God dog it. That's why that boy is bad. Michael Gwynn, one more time. All right, check this out. A couple commercial breaks here. Austin Urban League Young Professionals hosting a Speak Up, Speak Out Slam, Poetry Slam, June 25th from 12 to 4 p.m. at Mitchie's Art Gallery. If you're interested, contact Sheila Patrick. She's in the back there. Wave your hand, Sheila. I see you, baby. All right, holla. All right, the next announcement is also an introduction to the next poet. Midwest Spit Fest Part 3. I love Robinson Production. If you missed one, you messed up. If you missed two, that's on you. But if you missed three, you just a plum fool. Because I'm telling you, it is one of the hottest poetic events in the state. And the sister that puts it on was none other than the woman who hosted this venue, that made me on soul, just built it up, put it up on her shoulders, carried that shit. You got to love her. July 15th, Root of Minds, Make It West Spit Fest Part 3. Neil Soul, show some love for the love.
Happy Wednesday. I'm gonna turn my back on you for a second. This is for Herm on his birthday. Big Herm.
Big Herm.
How about that's the wrong piece of paper?
Do the one with your beatbox. Okay, can I do my piece for her real quick? Okay, here we go. Now, here's a little story I got to tell about a short road brother that you know so well. It started way back at Major's D with her, Ron June, and poetry. They had a little dream called Neo Soul. Poets on the mic is hot and cold. You got the hot poets spitting the live poets. That's all I had. That's all I I'm just gonna tell you right now. Brother got product over there. You can take a piece of his love. It's waiting for you. Can take a piece of Mike Went Home with you tonight. Play it over and over on your CD. Y'all support the brother. He's an artist. He's a poet. He came down to show us love. Let's show him love before he leaves here. But next on the mic is one of my favorite poets. I love you all. I love you all. But this is one of my favorite poets because he came from my alma mater. This boy spits fire like goddamn lava. I want y'all to give it up for Sahara.